Hey you guys, Kristen Brown here. I am on a walk in my neighborhood and I decided to make a video, and I just thought, this is a perfect opportunity to talk to you guys about authenticity. Why? Because this is what makes us whole. This is how we celebrate who we are. This is how, when we show our authentic nature to the world, that when we accept ourselves, that we are more willing to believe that other people will accept us for who we are. And we stop fighting against that. That is why I make videos standing in my neighborhood. I think this is a Jewish community, or there's a church on the other side of this. And this is like one of the little classrooms. This is in my neighborhood. But it's also why I'm choosing to film with glasses that are crooked. If you can see that, they are way too big for me. They're really, really wide. They're about to fall off. And no makeup on, because I'm practicing authenticity just as much as you guys maybe are or should be practicing authenticity, because I know that I have to love me and accept me in all of my splendor at all the times, no matter what's happening, no matter if I look bad, whether I'm in a bad mood, whether I was quiet at a party or I made a meal that wasn't good, whatever it is, I need to accept myself, because I will never believe that anybody else can love me for me if I don't love me for me. So this is why I don't go through all the rigmarole of having, a fancy studio when I'm filming, or making sure always every single time that I've taken a shower. I mean, there's a video I recently posted for you guys that I'm in the teal kind of sweatshirt thing, and I think it's about narcissists and empaths. I think it was a recent one that I recorded. Here's the deal with that. I was practicing a method of recording on my PC. I had not prepared myself at all for my topic or the way I was going to look or anything. But after I saved it to my computer, I found it weeks later. I went, damn, this is pretty good. And so I ended up posting it. But what I'm saying, you guys, is that if we constantly feel like we need to look perfect in life, that we have to, we can't go anywhere until our hair is done, and we can't, we have to have polished toenails. You guys know my toenail story in Attract a Great Guy group. And by the way, they are still unpolished. However, I'm getting to the point where I do want them polished again. Decided I needed to spruce up a little bit. But the reason why I stress authenticity and why I devoted an entire chapter of it to my book, From Doormat to Sweet Empowerment, is because it is vitally important energetically that we love ourselves and accept who we are authentically, no matter what. Because here's another thing that happens with that. When we accept ourselves, we're not as attached to whether other people accept us. But also, when we accept ourselves, we believe when other people accept us. Now, I know sometimes I talk from a position that I'm all there, I'm all finished, I'm all healed, I'm all done. I know a lot about what I'm teaching, I do. But I am a work in progress every single day. Every single day. I mean, you think I didn't think, well, shit, Kristen, are you going to film in front of this thing with, your sideways glasses falling off your head, your $2 glasses that I couldn't find my regular pair, and they were, sitting on the counter. I was like, threw those bad boys on, right? No. I'm like, yeah, you're going to film, because you are an example of this to everybody else, loving you, loving me. So I'm saying it's a work in progress, but you will notice the change in you and the way people respond to you and the type of guys you attract to you when you are like, this is me and I love me. And guys, it's not a vibration of, this is me and you gotta love me no matter what, because I love me and that's not the feeling. The feeling is, I love me no matter what. I love me. And I love that I look like this right now. And I love that this shirt is 15 years old and it has holes in it. I don't care. And because I don't care, if you back up a little bit with that, I don't know, a couple of years ago, there's no way I would have worn a shirt out in public that had holes in it. Oh my God. That just means I'm this and I'm that, right? What do I care? Because I love me. I love my soul. So I would really, really encourage you guys to start practicing loving yourself, being authentic, being real. Because when you love you, your vibration changes. You also believe when other people love you. Because guess what? One more little small thing I want to add in here. When we are selling a false front, a false persona, I just fell off the sidewalk, just so you guys know, just being transparent here, completely transparent. When you sell a false persona to somebody, all right, when you pretend to be something that you're not, and that person falls in love with you, you know what happens? You don't believe it. Not in the core, not in the core of your being, because somewhere inside of you, you know you're just not being exactly who you are. Practice being who you are. Learn to love yourself first. That's all that's missing in all of this is self-love. All right, guys, you know I love you. Much love. Peace.